Assalamu alaikum. We're reading about the mirage of our Prophet Rasûlullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's part of îmân to believe in the ascendancy of our Prophet. Before we continue reading, let me again go back to the book Ethics of Islam and read a little bit more about the vice of disbelief, kufr. Anyone who desires to become a disbeliever will become one as soon as he intends to become a disbeliever. Anyone who wishes others to become disbeliever will himself become a disbeliever if he wants them to become disbelievers because he himself likes disbelief. Let's continue. Our beloved Prophet performed an ablution. Jabrâil Alaihissalam put a turban made of nur, radiance, on our Prophet's blessed head, clothed him with a garment of nur, fixed a belt made of ruby on his blessed waist, and gave in his blessed hand a rod made of emerald, and embellished it with 400 pearls. Each pearl was shining like Venus. Jabrâil Alaihissalam also had him put on clogs made of green emerald on his blessed feet. Then, holding each other's hand, they went to the Kâ'ba. There, Jabrâil Alaihissalam cleaved our beloved Prophet's chest. He took out his heart. He washed it with the water of Zamzam. Then he brought a bowl full of hikmat, wisdom, and îmân, belief, and poured them inside, and then closed his chest. Then Jabrâil Alaihissalam, by showing the white animal named Burâq, brought from paradise, said, O Rasûlullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mount this. All angels are waiting your arrival. Meanwhile, our Prophet felt sad and started to contemplate. At that moment, Allahu Ta'ala commanded Jabrâil alaihi wasallam, O Gabriel, ask, why is my beloved Prophet so doleful? As he asked, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam answered, I have been respected and honored so much. It came into my mind about how the situation of my weak ummat, my community, would be on the day of judgment. How would they endure so many of their sins in the place called Arasât for 50,000 years standing, and how would they pass the Sirat Bridge, which is a way of 30,000 years? Then Allah Ta'ala decreed, O my beloved Prophet, be pleased. I will make the period of 50,000 years as a moment for you, ummat. Don't worry, our master, the Prophet, mounted Burâq. Burâq was going so fast that with his one step, it could reach beyond the place that I can see. During the journey, at some places, Jabrâil Alaihissalam said to our beloved Prophet to dismount and perform namaz, the ritual prayer. Thus, the Master of the Worlds dismounted and performed namaz at 3 places. Then Jabrâil Alaihissalam asked him if he knew the places that he performed namaz. By giving the answer to his own question, Jabrâil Alaihissalam said that the first stop was Medina, and informed that our Prophet that he would immigrate to this city, and respectively informed of the other places as the Turi Sinā, where Hadrat Musa had spoken with Allahu Ta'ala without direction, in an unknown manner, and at last Bai'i-Lahum, where Hadrat Isa was born. Then they arrived at Masjid Aqsa in Qudus, Jerusalem. In Masjid Aqsa, where he made a hole in the rock with his finger, Jabrâil Alaihissalam tied Burâq. The souls of some past prophets in their own figures were present there. He offered Hadrat Adam, Hadrat Nuh, Hadrat Ibrahim, respectively, to become the imam so that they would perform namaz in Jamaat. Asking to be excused, they all refused it. Hadrat Jabrâil suggested Habibullah by saying, when you are present, no one can be the Imam. Our master, the Prophet, being the Imam to the other prophets, conducted 2 rakats of namaz. Then he informed of the remaining events as follows. Jabrâil alaihi-salâm brought me 1 vessel of sherbet from paradise and 1 vessel of milk. I chose the milk. Then Jabrâil alaihi-salâm told me that by doing so I had chosen the disposition, the bliss of 2 worlds. Then I was offered 2 more vessels. One of them was water and the other was honey. I drank both of them. Jabrâil alaihi-salâm explained, honey points out that your ummat community will last till the end of the world, and water points out that your ummat will be purified from their sins. We'll continue discussing the Miraj next time we meet. Wa alaikum salam.